Good morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. Evening, if you're watching this later. Today is May 22nd, 2019. It's a Wednesday, and this is my first day as a non-smoker. So it's official. I am a non-smoker. I went to see Dr. Nally this morning, and one of the things that he said is that you have to get used to thinking of yourself as a non-smoker, not as somebody who is trying to quit, but now you don't smoke. So if you think about smoking, you're not a smoker anymore, so you're not going to. So that was probably my first accomplishment, but I have to say that Dr. Nally is, I think that he's great as a primary physician. I know that he's really good in, oh, there's a string, excuse me. That was weird. I know that he's really amazing, at the keto, doctoring, coaching, teaching, lifestyle change. He's, that's kind of his thing. He's an obesity specialist. So, but what I didn't know what to expect was how is he going to handle this smoking cessation protocol with me. And he was very, very good, thought-provoking. He gave me a lot of mental techniques. He explained to me the 3 layers of addiction that go along with smoking, and really I have to remember what book he recommended for me, and I'll get back to you guys on that, but there was a book and it really works on the inner workings of the mindset and how to make changes to your patterns. So he's a cool guy, really cool guy. And then we discussed how I am not a smoker anymore, and so it just is, and so that's what I'm going to follow. But then we kind of got a little bit more into beyond the techniques, beyond replacing, if you're smoking, and obviously don't replace with food, because you don't want to replace one addiction for another, but replace things that you do in your life, ways that you relax, ways that you breathe, things like that. So we discussed a lot of that, and then finally we got into what are some of the medical things that he could do, and we discussed Chantix and Wellbutrin as medications that are used, and he said, I would really love for you to do this on your own without the help of medicine. And he said, I've seen it go both ways. Some people, they can just quit cold turkey, and not a problem. Get through, once you get through day 5, get through the nicotine addiction, then it gets easier. But there are other people who really, benefit from the use of Chantix or Wellbutrin or whatever, the medications. And he said, I'm fine with both. I would love to see you do this by yourself without the use of medications, but I will support you one way or the other, because we want to get to the ultimate goal. And so I kind of came to kind of a weird compromise with him, with myself, because he's all about just do you. So the compromise to myself is that I don't know if I can do it by myself. I don't want to do medications. I've covered this before. Been there, done that with pharmaceuticals. Don't want to go back on pharmaceuticals. Not interested. However, I will if I have to. And that's where I'm at right now. I decided, Dr. Nally, please write me the prescription for Chantix. I will take it home with me, and I will start. Sorry, I have a very loud bird. I will start working through this on my own without the medication, but I have a prescription now, so if I decide to fill it, I'll fill it. So that was kind of my compromise to myself. So I have not filled it, and I really hope not to. My plan is not to fill it. But I don't know how the next days are gonna go. We'll just wait and see. So that's my update for today. Day 1, I'm a non-smoker. I'll be back. I'll let you guys know. So far, I haven't struggled too much. I did go to Trader Joe's. I know we said that we're not going to substitute with food, but what I did do is find a couple of tantalizing, flavorful food items that are not binging foods. They're not like binge worthy, but they're, you know, taste sensations sorts of things. I got a couple of really lovely types of cheese, like, you know, like goat cheeses and mascarpone, which I don't know how to say in Italian because I'm Norwegian, but I got that. And I'm sorry about my bird. And I got smoked trout, and I got some really nice olives. So the long and the short of it is, yesterday, before I quit smoking, I went to the pharmacy and I was there to pick up cigarettes, which I did, which are not in my house anymore. I let them go, but I did buy them. And the other thing I bought was, or no, I did not buy, but I stared at for 5 minutes, was the Russell Stover's sugar-free chocolates, which are not the best option. And I knew that. But here was my debate. Do I get Russell Stover's chocolate, sugar-free? Do I go for the cigarettes? Or do I go for both? Well, I chose just the cigarettes. And today I decided to choose not the cigarettes and not the Russell Stover's candy, but smoked trout, lovely goat cheese, beautiful mascarpone, olives, some really nice salsa, and some things that are going to treat my taste buds in a way that fits with keto and is very healthy, without sabotaging my diet or my I am not a smoker thing. So, okay, that's it. That's the end. Thanks for listening. Thanks for letting me babble this all out. It just feels good to talk about, and I feel like if I keep doing this, then day 2 will probably be harder, but at least I'll be able to do this again. And then hopefully by day 5, day 6, it will start getting better. So, wish me continued luck, and I want to wish all of you who have reached out to me saying, you know what, I think maybe I want to quit smoking, because there have been some of those. I wish you luck. When you're ready, let me know. For the people who have said, you know what, it got me thinking about my sugar-free soda addiction, my Diet Coke or whatever. I had a couple of people reach out and say, you know what, I think I might need to get rid of my Diet Coke, because it's an addiction for me too. So whatever your addiction is, if you're ready to start working on it, let me know. And good luck with that. And let's all just kind of do a little better and be a little healthier. Happy Wednesday.